Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back with another video from Team 4-Star off of the 4-Star Bento channel, continuing with the Dragon Ball Z Abridged Creator Commentary Series. We got Broly, love this. I thought I'd bring my two Broly Funko Pops to join in and check this out. We got the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and we got Super Saiyan Broly. Both exclusives. My Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop collection is awesome. But enough of that and how awesome my Funko Pop collection is. Check out my Etsy shop, buy my t-shirt, it's awesome. And let's check. I love this movie. This movie is so freaking cool. And I think, right, little backstory on the channel here. Way back in the day when I started doing reactions, I hadn't watched the movies. So I did a reaction to Broly, and that was the first time I got a copyright strike. And then I just didn't react to anything like that again for years because I didn't understand the copyright system. Oh, poor innocent young Pixel Party pals. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to getting behind the scenes. I love this so much. I love the voice that Broly has. Before you, my pal was pretty big and all that. But yeah, let's just get into it.
Now, Broly!
Now, Broly!
Oh, hell yeah!
This is probably our most, like, other than episode 60, our most deeply anticipated video, and far and away our most viewed video.
Didn't they do an April Fool's? Like, I'm sure I remember it was the Digimon movie. Was it the Digimon Abridged? The Abridgimon or whatever it was called. And they called it Broly initially, but it was actually the Digimon movie. But then they renamed it after the fact. Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, god damn.
And it's blocked in some whole countries.
Some whole ass
Some
country.
whole ass countries have blocked
Entire
this.
regions are like, no, none of that.
But it's
shameless.
still like,
Yeah,
at
that's crazy.
the time of this recording, one sec, at the time of this recording,
How many
Broly
views?
is sitting at
34
million
million.
views. I'm trying to see
Wow.
if there's anything else that
No.
comes close to
Actually,
that.
it
It would be
was-
either episode 28 or 60 part 1. 60 part 1's 19, not even close.
No. If you scroll to the top,
Jeez.
you can actually
Sort
change
by views, true.
sort
It's
by
gonna
There
be
you
views.
go. Yeah, you can go
Boom.
from most popular.
Next-
One is
Wow, look at that. So we got Broly, then episode 1, then episode 30. Interesting. Oh, yeah, Frieza. Yeah, 28. Ah, you would have thought 60 would have been up there. That's interesting.
30 million.
Yep.
Episode 30 part 1, 27 million. 28,
Whoa, Super Android 13's up there. The movies.
24
Wow.
million. 30.
Android 13 is shockingly high on that list.
That's
A
bad.
lot of the movies are, because
Yeah.
people go back and rewatch them if they just want a short burst.
Yeah, it's not like a continuing thing, is it? That makes sense.
They
Yeah.
are isolated, and oh, look how close up. Oh, that's nice. It's wonderful.
Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Yeah, it is insane. There's no doubt that the fan base holds Broly in a very high
Yep.
esteem for some reason.
We're gonna break down.
I mean, I know I
Broly's
constantly
character
do this with the Funko Pops, but I mean, there's no other Dragon Ball Z movie villain that has got his own Funko Pop yet. But Broly does. Twice. Both exclusives.
pretty much give you fuel to hate us. I don't
Look,
know.
we were never going to be dishonest about this, but the problem we had with Broly, we had been trying to write Broly for probably the better part of a year.
Oh,
like,
wow.
We had gone back and forth on scripts on this.
Conceptually.
Our initial concept was very different. We wanted Broly to be the Dragon Ball Z fanboy who just wanted to be a part of the crew.
Oh,
not being a part
really?
of the crew
That's
made
an
him
interesting
snap.
take.
yeah. We have this entire story where Paragus was going to be that dad who tries to do everything for his awkward kind of what do you call it?
He's like the kid that doesn't know the social cues. You know?
Right,
hang
right,
out with
yeah.
everybody.
He's like, hey, I know this might be a bit of an inconvenience for you, but would you mind just hanging out with him for a little bit? You know,
Okay.
just letting him
But there wasn't
talk to
enough
you.
footage to make that work. which-
broke our heart. It
Damn,
broke
yeah.
our hearts so hard when we realized the limitations of small Broly.
So we decided to go
Yeah.
at the plot one for one, and then we decided to make it a fan critique by turning Vegeta into the Broly fanboy.
Right, yeah.
And honestly, I like what we ultimately came.
Yeah, it's boss. It's so good. It's so
but,
funny.
Wow, the development hell on the script will never. No other thing. The only one other script was more difficult, and that was Jack.
Yeah,
Which never.
That-
I would
yes.
argue that was more challenging.
arguably.
Oh.
But
And it never
Broly
came to be.
Took us so long to come down on because
But at least we got to see part of what could have been the Boo Saga from Totally No Marks Reviews, which everyone should check out. They're very good.
we knew that this one had to hit. we knew that we needed to like put our level best into this one.
Despite any misgivings we had with Broly, any issues with Broly, we knew what he meant and how important he was for many reasons, some of which we question in the fandom. We didn't want to ignore that reality, so when we went at
It is a
we
reality
went
that
this
you
in a
cannot
way
escape.
that we could feel really like happy and satisfied with. Now, out of all the movies, a lot of them are really like they're short, but this is the one that's one
Oh,
of the
this is
longer
the
ones.
longest one.
This
By
one,
far.
this one
we actually
clocks-
released it in 2 parts initially because
Oh.
people were waiting for so long and they were going to come for our legs.
Yeah.
Also,
wow.
I think we had like a deadline. We had like a day we were gonna release it, and I just couldn't finish it. So I'm like, well, guess what? It's a two-part.
Two-parter.
Then we just put
Yeah,
down the one
that's a
part and
quick way
released the
to.
full
Yeah,
thing.
there
Yeah.
you go.
Cool.
And that's what it needed to be in that regard. But this has, like, the Broly plot aside, is where the other parts of this episode, some of my favorite writing we have ever done
Yeah.
together as a team.
Cool.
Because as challenging as this was, I have so much love for what we got to make with this movie because of what the challenge it was and how well received it was.
Also, it finally gave us an opportunity to work with Connor McKinley, who,
Mm.
by the way, Connor is not only a stupendous actor, he's a wonderful guy.
Why, what's
and
he
ever
been
since,
on?
Ever since this, I've been able to use him in more and more stuff, which makes me happy.
Yeah, he's amazing. Like right now, he's in the D&D campaign that we do every Monday.
Okay.
He's myself, Shadow Dancer Bob, Caitlin. It's called The Ties That Bind if you want to check
The
it out.
Ties
I'm
That
very proud of it.
Bind.
I am there. I run it. I
Yeah,
play
and
every other character, but you guys, like, he is a stupendous actor, and this really shows off what he can do as Paragus, because we initially met him through the Abridged series competition we threw
Yes,
Tiba.
Oh, right.
Oh my
That's-
god!
This is true
I remember that. That got I think that got Area Games into reacting to a lot of
story
stuff.
about Connor, and I want to make sure I tell this story properly without going for too long. Connor submitted a wonderfully dubbed, abridged version of Legacy of Kain because he's a Legacy
Oh,
of Kain
Legacy of
fan.
A
Kain.
huge mark
Yes,
for that.
Love it.
When I was watching through for the judging portion that I was
that's
doing, I
before he began.
literally had a notepad beside me, and when I watched that, I went, message him for voice work.
Nice.
And I underlined it. So I then
He's such a natural talent.
Yes, he was, which is why I contacted him because I had a meaty part in the next
Oh,
Helsing
for the
episode, which I cast
Helsing.
him as.
Cool.
Out of the park.
Out of
and
the
I messaged
park.
Scott. Scott.
Cool.
Yeah, and we all got to know him.
Yes, we did.
The man still continues to blow shit out of the water. Like he's
Oh.
great.
Oh, and people will have heard him in Hiffle.
Oh, so he's the right. Okay, because someone did leave a comment on my reaction to Hiffle, and I was like, "Oh, the guy that does the Overlord voice is back," and it was like, "Actually, no, they got a different guy." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And so now the answer has been put down for me to said question. That is who, and it is he.
By now.
Yeah.
Oh,
By this
man.
point.
That is-
Congratulations to you, Connor.
We
Well
love you,
done.
Connor. And of course, bringing in Remix to once again kill
Oh, yeah.
another performance
I-
as Broly.
I need to clarify
That was
something.
pretty big.
that is-
There was some contention as to like who we cast as one.
In the end, Remix was fantastic. No matter what I'm about to say, Remix was. I'm
He's
so
always
happy
he's
we had
always
him.
a safe choice.
Yes.
Not even that, he was amazing at especially good chunks of this movie. So
Mate, it's the guy that does Android 16's voice. Jesus.
we were looking at trying to get somebody to play Broly because we had different cameos playing different characters. So this one we really wanted to find someone. So there were a couple people we had messaged. Now, I need you to know that this wasn't like we sat down and had a meeting with lawyers. This was, hey, would you be interested?
Yeah.
That is the
Right.
extent, and I can give you 2 names at least who we looked at. Markiplier.
Okay.
And the other one, he's no longer with us anymore, but I actually messaged him because to see if he would be interested. That was one of the lead actors from What Is Kids
Trevor.
You Know, Trevor.
Oh.
I
Ah.
messaged him and he responded to me, and I sent him a video and he never got back to us. He passed
We
away.
clearly hated it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
obviously.
But no, he,
Understandable.
and we actually were looking to get him as well because that guy's a comedic genius. So
Oh,
just like,
no,
Never heard of
yeah,
him, man.
he would have been able to play the character. So we were looking, we were trying to see who could play the
Because
character.
we wanted to like A, get somebody who could do it, but B,
That's the
if
most
we
important
could
thing.
get it kind of
Well, yeah, you want someone that can
The
do it.
movies are our chance to be like, hey, we got somebody neat.
Because we can get them in for 1 to 2 sessions.
That's it.
And that's the end of it essentially. Because in the mainline show, it's going to be a constant flow. So this is where we tried to get more fun with some of the bigger characters in the movie. So that's what we tried to do. But in the end, didn't pan out that way. But instead, we got Remix, which
killed it. Once
Yeah.
we knew how we were writing Broly, and it came to his interpretation, I mean, we can let it speak for itself.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Very
let's do
softly for
it.
itself.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it. Let's
The
get it.
following is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Do it. I've got all the orange boxes.
The South Galaxy
Yay! Little Primo.
has been obliterated. Holy
Cute.
A lot of people don't know about the other Kais.
So,
Yeah.
originally I was going to play every Kai. I even recorded. Then I was like, nah, this isn't sounding right.
There was also a point where we were each going to play a Kai. Megami was going to play the East Kai, and I was going to play the West Kai.
This is just, you are doing an impersonation of the dub here.
This is a commentary on what the Dub's decision was.
Exactly, yeah. But
First of all, calm down.
I was in the bathroom for 5 minutes, and now it's all gone.
Gone.
I love the top bubbles.
yes, had to have, it's movie bubbles. It's talking movie bubbles.
Yes.
This is my ex-man. She told me she would hurt me in a way I'd never see coming.
Why East Kai?
Why?
Yeah, they
Listen.
Thought she meant like steal my Blu-ray player, man.
South Kai, we are going to figure this
It's
out.
out.
We need to get whoever did this no
Fucking
time.
top.
All right, then listen. I got a guy.
What's his name?
Goku.
I'm gonna show you.
Show me
Sweet
what?
script transition.
Like an actual adult.
He's so cute.
But Chi, we're missing the wedding reception. We sat through that boring talk about love and junk for 40 minutes just waiting for the banquet. I learned how to count up to 40 because of that. That's 10 fours, by the way.
10
It's
fours.
10
exactly
fours.
why we're here. I don't want Gohan ending up the same barely functional man-child you are. And I made sure to schedule this college interview on the same day as the wedding because, as we both know, getting you into a suit is like trying to give a cat a bath.
But I like baths.
Okay,
I
so
love that you can tell he's wearing a clip-on too.
this is
There's a shot from the side where you can see the.
what I loved
Yeah.
about this because I don't know what came first was how do we work in that Goku's wearing a suit? Do we just do what the show did, or do we connect it to this party that's also happening at the same time by reconstituting what the party's about?
Actually,
Yeah, this was always going to be their wedding
yeah.
reception.
If I remember correctly, it was always going to be the wedding reception, and that informed this scene of
Yes,
how we were going to.
that's-
Because
I was
Right.
so proud of that specific because that is actually how she would get him in a suit like this. It's like you have to wear it for the wedding. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Meeting, so now he can't try to get out of this.
Aha.
Oh.
Yes!
The Horse Journey, the easiest song to bad sing to.
I've bad sang this at a karaoke before, my god. You proper drunk, just go for it.
Great lights.
People!
You drunk already? The reception just started. Hey,
I am a pre-gaming master.
Okay, so I love the entire implication with Roshi that he had the bachelor party without anybody else, and it's been ongoing for a week.
Yeah,
and
he's
this is
still
just
doing
part
it.
of his- the party keeps going. The party keeps going.
Roshi is just a party man, also.
Aw. Let's take it at least.
By the way,
Yeah.
I like to think that. Oh God, I like to think that Roshi had no idea what to do for Yajirobe. Took him to a pet store, and Yajirobe's like, "Guy, no."
No, he would have been in charge of Corins because Corin trained him.
Oh yeah, took him to a pet store.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you to the groomers. And yes, they do hand stuff.
Oh no!
I'm gonna take you to the fat guy store.
sweetheart, I'm so sorry your best man had to skip out on the reception.
That's okay. I have my real best man.
Oh.
So cute.
By the way, I love the implication that Goku is his best man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's just so perfect. Like, I want you to be my best man. I know I am. So
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, of course. Yeah, I am best man.
I am the best.
I am the best
That
man.
does track.
And I'm
That
a man.
tracks.
I am the best man here.
Also, kudos to Zach Manley
Yeah.
who animated this for giving him sandals still
Yep.
during this scene. Kudos, A+, no notes.
So cool.
Oh, save it for the
Congrats on marrying yourself.
That's not all I'm saving.
Is
it a turkey? You know me so
well.
came here
For a banquet, and I find out it's a potluck, you cheap fucks!
Well, I'm surprised, sweetheart. An interspecies homosexual marriage?
I just wanted to see what the gay agenda looked like in person.
Frankly,
Not impressed.
You know he's got a blue check mark.
Yes. Hell, no. He wants it. He has it, and Elon Musk gives you.
Frankly, not impressed.
But here's the thing. Okay. There. Oh, I don't know.
Just go at it. Go
I
at it.
want you to know that we have only ever talked about this on 18 plus panels and scantily in other things.
Okay.
This is one of the darkest jokes that never made it to paper.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
the original take on this line, and original, not the original, again, never actually made it to paper, was, instead of, I just wanted to see what the queer agenda, queer agenda is all about. Frankly, not impressed. And the other version of the line, it's, I just wanted to see how human AIDS and cat AIDS intermingle.
Oh, fuck! I don't remember that at all.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Because Lanny would have pushed for it, because I would have made him laugh his ass off.
Yeah, it was, we talked about that in 18 plus panels. How do you forget that?
Dude, my memory is like a sieve, alright?
Oh
like,
my
I collect a
God.
few things, but the rest of it...
Yeah, again, super dark,
Yeah.
absolutely inappropriate.
Very.
Like, I still remember our 9/11 joke. But...
Oh yeah,
I did not write.
What are we watching?
We didn't bring it up, but...
Oh, we didn't bring it up during Halloween.
Should we just do it right now?
We can, because this is like one of the darker jokes that I
Well.
absolutely
With that
fell in
now.
love and- fell in love with.
With
So
that
this is during the fight with Krillin
okay.
At the
and
airport.
Cell,
Okay.
like on the plane.
Okay.
Now that I've defeated you, Krillin, I will now go destroy the World Trade Center.
Not if this plane gets there first!
Here we go, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to hell.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%, no question.
Yep.
But yeah, that's like again, they're just jokes. Obviously, they never made it onto here. Oh god.
But they have made it onto this video.
That's true.
Yep, and now everyone will know.
Oh,
Great. Now, immigrants. Truly a liberal wonderland around here. Do you fools have any idea whose planet this is? Oh, hell, Lord Vegeta!
Well, good. Glad we're clear on that.
It has been too
Connor.
many years, Prince Vegeta. Or should I say,
King
Vegeta. King.
Yes, love that.
Never in my life I needed something so much and never known until I received it.
This is rather unorthodox.
Little wordy, but
Your
people love
son
it.
is 11 years old.
God,
and
his fucking
homeschooled.
finger. His fucking finger is broken.
Yeah, I thought about trying to repair it, but no.
No, this man just has a wompy finger.
But you say he's
whoppy
at a
finger.
12th grade level?
I'm a teacher first and a mother second.
Yep.
Also a wife.
I see. Speaking of your husband, Mr. Son Goku, was it?
His
Can you
face
tell us
during
anything
that,
interesting about yourself?
Just not caring at all.
Sure. Well, I'm a Saiyan.
Goku?
Oh, so you're a minority, because that could favor your child for enrollment.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, 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 yes,
There
yes.
are only 2.5 more like
Goku, are you there?
Oh, hey, King Kai. Long time no talk.
How's Bubbles?
Not much. Just a silly
School thing.
No, not for me.
For Gohan.
Oh, wow. an
Excuse me,
This is great.
Mr. Son.
Hold on,
Talking to God.
Wait, there are other Kais?
He's very religious.
When are we gonna
we
talk
both
about this?
are. Did you know my mother was Jewish?
Just lying.
One sec.
Do we know that for sure?
Ma'am, is your husband a magician?
Yes. And for his next trick, he will convince you to enroll our son.
Well, if he's as in touch with God as you say he is, perhaps he could work that miracle.
You're telling me that you've acquired an entirely new planet Vegeta for me to rule over.
That is exactly what I
said. Yes.
Attention, everyone! Your planet is a mud hole for entitled weaklings.
There we
You're
go.
all worthless.
Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Dad, what about Cell?
Fuck him.
Yeah.
That bit right there, I love it.
I yelled that out loud. Fuck him.
And this is specifically why we waited for when we did. Pre-Cell games is the only place this can take place.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Kind
What about
of.
Cell? Fuck him. That's
Fuck
just
him.
like,
No planet.
Fuck him.
I don't
planet.
Just like, if we could have it, just go like,
You would with me?
I don't care. Just on his way out, just flipping up everybody.
Yeah, what about Cell? You deal with him.
I don't-
Whatever.
Wow, not my problem. Wow, not my pig, not my farm.
My name is Trunks.
Hello, Princess.
Princess Trunks. There you go. I see the t-shirt.
First decree, you shall only call her Princess Trunks.
Princess Trunks.
By the way, in that shot, Trunks isn't originally in that shot. I had to place him there.
Really? I did not know that.
Let's go find some space strippers. How is he this strong? Anime comedy
Just
strength.
go back into space again. At least I'm not pregnant this time.
Shit, I hope.
That means they've been fucking.
Don't try too hard.
Wait, take this where? Goku? Goku! Supreme!
Hi, Almighty!
What is up with that monkey suit you're wearing?
It's highly offensive.
Christopher Robin Miller.
Christopher Robin Miller. Christopher Robin Miller.
Filthy macaque.
God, that must have been uncomfortable.
Yeah, to have that on underneath. I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, whoa, not nice.
Who do I gotta beat up?
That's what you're going to find out. Now, normally I don't involve myself in the matters of other galaxies.
Lies.
But South Kai bought me my car, so I owe him a favor. Have you seen it? It's only got 63 miles on it.
She's a Buick.
A Chevrolet Bel Air, actually.
What Goku was trying to say is she's a beaut.
Butte. Yeah.
Well,
People miss that.
No, I got
A lot of people miss that.
I
What?
would like you to take this moment, Scott. I fucking love your King Kai.
Oh, really?
I've always loved your King Kai.
Really?
Yes.
And I always thought it was incredibly annoying.
It is. That's why we love
That's
it.
why
it.
we
That's
love
the
it.
point.
It
It's
works
meant
perfectly
to.
for what we're doing.
All right, cool.
Like seriously, like it's just you're able to hit all the subtleties of the voice and everything. All joking aside, it's fantastic.
It is sort of interesting because when I was originally playing him, I was doing a lot more mush mouth.
And then a couple of people were like, yeah, I can barely understand that. You gotta,
Smooth
it's
it
hard to understand. I'm like,
Okay, then I'll just keep it up here, but start enunciating a little more.
It's a very because it's based on the original dub voice that they did,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
an interesting take on what the character is. Because in the Japanese dub of King Kai is very different.
oh yeah. Honestly, I personally think better. It's really funny though, because King Kai, Korin, and fucking like Birder.
Oh, the
why?
graphies.
All,
the high.
yeah.
Why would I do this? Why?
Cry me a river.
No. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
it's simple.
Cell's voice is.
I wonder your acting changes the most.
Cell.
It's up to you to find out who destroyed South Galaxy.
Okey doke. I'll go look for clues.
Wait,
Wait,
look
what?
where?
Oh, I can't
Breathe in space.
apparently.
The part of the galaxy where there's
South
air.
of the Earth, Goku.
Nope.
Pause real quick. I think it was like the salt of the earth Goku. I love the idea of like that's who he is. He is the salt of the earth because he purifies shit by fighting it all and getting rid of it. Here we go. One of your best reads ever is Roshi.
Oh yeah.
Was one of
That shot, Roy, always reminds me of like the Transformers movie where they pan over past Unicron when he's transforming and stuff, and it's like, whoa, hey, my phone's not meant to make noises like that. I'm gonna have to go for. I got a new phone, and I'm trying to have to rejigger all the settings and that. But anyway, back to this.
your best fucking lines. It's just so.
Behold, your magnificent new kingdom.
Pretty sure when you rule over a planet, the
Planet is your kingdom.
How
wise
wise
you are, my lord.
How about we take a tour of your beautiful new palace?
Somebody get me a raw egg, 2 shots of Tabasco, salt, pepper, and a gun to shoot myself.
You know what they say? Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Liquor before intergalactic travel, till your insides unravel.
Oh, this is.
I love these bits.
Did
Yeah.
you destroy South Galaxy?
There's a South Galaxy.
Forget you heard that.
No. I'll talk so nice.
You call this a palace?
Nobody
worthy
saw
of
those
King
coming.
Vegeta?
Nope.
First of all, I demand more
Towels.
Second, I demand more towels. Third, I demand more trowels. The brickwork on this place is a shit show. Who's this scrawny puke?
I'm 1.5 feet taller than you.
This voice is so good. I love this.
What was that?
I said I can't hear you from down there.
Speak up, boy! I can't hear you from up there!
Man, when we finally landed on what we wanted to do for this
Oh.
course,
Yeah.
we were like,
I got a pretty big powder. My powder's pretty big.
oh man.
How can we catch everybody out of left field?
But have it still be funny. It's like a very careful line we had to walk. I am so glad we did this.
Like, look at him when he's tall and scrawny like that. He's such a gentle boy.
With those fucking like lidded eyes.
Yeah.
Because he's like the actual show. He's like got the necklace and he's all like, I am a slave to my. It's all weird. It's like he's all like brain drained and stuff.
And the funny thing is, like, he's non-combative unless you come at him.
Yeah.
If you come at him, he's like, hey, what the fuck you, dude?
Yeah, whatever, fuck off. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
That is my son Broly, my liege. Forgive him. He's a very passive boy.
But for the sake of the Saiyan race, he has my blessings to bed Princess Trunks.
Excuse
you?
Shut up,
Boy, think of the bloodline.
Do you even know what you're doing?
I don't need to. I'm king.
Your hair looks like lavender,
but smells like strawberries.
Dad!
Something seems really fishy.
Yeah, Trunks doesn't even have a womb.
I say we investigate.
Not that curious.
The
Planet.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
We were.
I just want to be sure if it was you who destroyed South Galaxy. Stop screaming if it was. Okay, I'm gonna let you go then.
Good luck with your ass-assing.
Okay, so we were sitting down, like, we had the idea of Goku trying to find who actually did it, like, going down his rogues gallery. I'm like, dude, they're all...
going through all the people that he has fought, who he has considered somebody, like, who's, like, dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, in no context with everybody, but Goku's like, okay, I have to find someone who's bad. Mercenary Tao's a bad guy. He must have done it. And it was just, we had this list of who do we cut to for some of these. It's like, we had the list of Dragon Ball villains.
And we wanted to cut to more.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically... Pilaf.
Oh, okay.
We had a whole scene written up, recorded, and ready to go. But we couldn't make it work because we needed animation for it.
Yeah.
And it was we were already short on time.
I'm not sure it would have been okay with a month-long wait.
There was a time budget and also
a budget.
Well, a time budget, which wasn't as much of a deal for that. But it was also the fact that pacing-wise, we couldn't fit it in anywhere.
Pacing-wise, I mean, we could have fit it in somewhere. I feel like, but it would have been longer than the other cutaways.
Yeah.
And it would have been its own scene.
Its own scene, like this.
Pilaf! I know it was you.
Goku! What are you doing here?
Hunting down a monster. And I found one.
I'm just making breakfast.
Oh, this is brilliant. I love that they throw this in. This is absolutely awesome. Cool.
Oh, I'd be pretty hungry too, after what you did.
Please, Goku, my therapist says I've been doing so much better since I got out of your life. I haven't done anything. Just leave me alone.
Sure. But you know what happens, right? If you step out of line? I'm watching you.
Sire, what's wrong?
Goku! He was...
Shh, there's nobody here, Sire. It's just you and me.
He was here! Just popped out of nowhere!
Have you taken your meds, Sire? Here, take your meds.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Shu. Where's my...
And another thing!
Cool.
That was neat. That was cool. I'm glad people finally got to see that.
Man, King Kai, I'm stumped.
That was brilliant.
ISO, Mercenary Tao, Piccolo, Tenshinhan, and that
Monster Pilaf.
All right, okay, there it is. All right,
The
so
part
it's
that I love about it most is that Pilaf to Goku is the ultimate evil
Yeah.
because he's the first
And
bad
that
guy. The first
monster.
person he recognizes as a bad guy that he's ever faced.
As far as he knows, never redeemed himself.
Yep. All true evil.
Yep.
South Galaxy.
Goku, I've been trying to tell you for the last 2 hours. Go to New
Vegeta!
There's another
Vegeta?
He's stronger than normal
Vegeta.
That man is going to be the death
Of me.
Huh?
Foreshadowing.
Here it comes.
A lot better as a skyline.
This is the scene I always
Hit
look
pause,
forward.
pause real quick. This is you.
Yes.
This was Lanny's idea, and thank God we did this.
This is the scene that I like. Look, 56 is the episode I look forward to people watching most. coming up is the scene I look forward to people seeing the most.
Right,
Wait a
yeah.
second. Is it the one
The
with the
Shamotions.
Shamotions?
Yeah.
See, why are you over there every step of the way saying, no, I'm 1 to 2 voting you. Please don't let it happen. I'm seconding all of Lanny's ideas. No!
These...
I will say, by the way,
So
I have a
weird.
particular love
He's
for
the
this
code
exchange.
red.
This place looks way better as a skyline.
And why is it like the day after tomorrow
Tomorrow was yesterday?
Which is
so many fun
the,
lines.
like I think that's the Roland Emmerich movie. Or,
Yeah, yeah. Which I'm a really big fan of that joke too.
Yeah.
Why does it
South
look
Park
like the
did
day
it
after
better.
tomorrow was yesterday?
Hey, over there! Maybe we can ask one of these fine indentured servants what's going on.
God, here we go.
Rat baskets.
Here we go.
Grandfather!
Marissa Lenti killing it.
I just inhaled a little bit of rust.
He's just enjoying himself right now.
Please, if you are angry, use your whip on me.
Me.
I can take it.
No, don't worry. We're not
So
with them.
demented.
We won't hurt you.
I'm going to just say
This
that
is
all
so
these
gross.
emotions are of sexual maturity. That's the
Yep.
last I'll say of it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we'll keep going. I'll pause that.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Are you guys slaves or?
Oh yeah. A couple of Saiyans landed on our planet a few months ago and transported us here against our will. And if we step out of line, well...
Surprise, you worthless runt! It's time for your hourly beating.
God
Daddy.
No.
That's my name. It's actually pronounced
Daddy. Hold up.
Harder, Daddy!
Now
That
that
one was what you
I
thought
know
it was.
By the
So,
way- By the way, that's Brianna Olvera, and she's in a couple of different things. I think this is the first time she actually worked with us.
yeah, Brianna Olvera beating Marissa Lenti currently.
Yep.
The reason I wanted to go this direction is, yeah, we could have them just be a downtrodden, picked-on race.
Just do
But
something weird.
what if they were a bunch of sadists?
Masochists.
Masochists. That were just really into the idea of what was happening. It's like, oh, you want us to go do some hard work on a planet and you promise to beat us if we don't do it correctly? Oh no!
You know what? I'd like to think that the reason the place never got finished is because they kept messing up.
That's why the
On
brickwork is a
purpose.
shit show.
Yeah.
They kept messing up on purpose.
Oh no, I made a mistake!
Oh, no.
Concrete we used between the brick. Oh gosh, we have to rebuild that wall.
Not enough mortar.
Oh my god, I can't believe you killed my son to teach us a lesson.
I like to point out
hate
this
it.
is wholeheartedly a Rick and Morty joke. This is wholeheartedly something that they would have done.
It absolutely
Yeah,
is.
it
but
really
we did
is.
it way
Absolutely
before they
is,
ever
yeah.
did.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I like to this day, getting people's reaction to the oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is immediate. The moment fucking what's his face says daddy.
Shamo.
Oh yeah, Shamo says daddy. Everyone's like, whoa, and then it's like, oh,
No,
okay, course correction.
That's
no,
my
no.
name. It's
No.
pronounced Da-D.
D.
Whoops. Harder, Daddy. Now that one was what you thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see them almost be
God.
like, oh, okay, oh, never mind.
No,
Oh,
it is as
Yeah.
bad.
It was
Okay.
almost like we're like, no, we're in the water.
Oh, is that the joke? Okay, it's not the. No, it is.
Oh, we're still at it. Yeah, we're still at it.
Absolutely.
Please, I beg you. Here's but a boy.
Your delivery here.
Let me take it. It's
My
my
turn.
Only after you lick my
Boot.
Oh, you
Monster.
You can see, oh, you
Just
monster.
reaching to the- Oh, you monster.
My.
I just channel as much Tim Curry into it as
Yes.
you
Oh,
can.
you
Monster.
Oh, my, you
Kills me to this day.
Like the Shimosans, just Andy recording got just so extra. It's like, no, don't record that line. It's like a little bit too much.
God.
Perfect.
It's amazing.
Odd people alone.
We've been beating up children all day long. What makes you any different? Because he's with
Me.
Okay, kinky we can handle, but we're not being paid for crazy. We're
Later,
out.
Stefan.
Adios.
And I just bit the inside of my cheek earlier. Oh,
Goku, what the heck are you doing here?
Also sorry.
I'm just looking for the new Vegeta. I followed old Vegeta's energy here, and I found you guys.
Goku, new Vegeta is actually just a planet.
Oh, now
Don't
you
you
tell
tell
me. Who
Who names their planet after themselves?
A goddamn idiot! That's what I am for buying into this garbage heap. Force,
Please, my liege.
I'm not your liege,
You brown-nosing toady.
You promised me a kingdom, but I have no subjects,
No infrastructure, and a throne made of wood! What am I, the space pope?
I beg of you, King Vegeta. Please stay for roughly maybe 3.5 hours.
And continue wasting my time? Oh, and tell your creepy brat to stop following me.
What's your power level?
And stop asking that! No one cares anymore!
Mine's pretty
big.
Okay, so that was one of my favorite cuts, but like the entire rant Vegeta goes on in this entire scene is like one of my favorite things you've ever done as Vegeta, because like the screaming, the fighting, everything's great, but this is like I am in control, and then the denial that slowly hits him. Like Vegeta goes,
kingdom sucks.
Yeah, it's like, this is not what I wanted at all.
Vegeta highs and lows for his emotions, but god damn it, Broly just going, what's your power level?
What's your power level?
Mine's
pretty big.
I'm into statistics.
I
really like trains.
He would, because you see I like Thomas the Tank because they tell me what the emotions are on their faces. That's what it was. Okay, anyways.
Anyway,
what is about Broly is he is funny, and that's what's because every line of dialogue kills me.
We wanted him to not necessarily like. We didn't want him to be annoying. We wanted him to be like, oh, that's kind of adorable. Like, you know, he's just like he's
just a soft-spoken boy.
He's a soft-spoken boy who's like just trying to do his best here.
He's been isolated from probably anybody else but his dad, so he's just really like he's just not okay.
This is the first other Saiyan he's met, and he really likes knowing how strong people are.
Yeah, he's just trying to get a feel for the situation.
So when we wanted to go the original plot, like we didn't have enough scenes to really be able to sell it, in our opinion, right? That was the big thing. So for this, we almost went less is more for some of these scenes.
Yeah.
We actually did not use some Broly scenes because we could not add. We did not help.
We skipped the entire Broly scene of like him fighting Goku like without being legendary.
Yeah, we really honestly
we skipped a lot of the early.
If you want my honest opinion, we skipped something that ultimately just padded the movie in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole scene, like
where he was like testing himself against Goku.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that I remember we had a debate about using that scene because like this is footage of the character and we've wanted to use him and we're like saying no to this when we had the issue with the original script not having enough footage.
But then this script just seems to flow a
lot
better
better with what
story.
yeah.
Especially with the way I think we had zeroed in on what we wanted for Broly.
Right.
So this is why I'm really proud of this.
Cool. Goku. Hello, Goku. Have you come to join the rest of your marvelous race?
Or did you just come to see my new palace?
It has 6 towers, like a peasant.
Hello. What is your power level?
You know,
pretty big.
Big, huh?
Mine too.
Neat.
Cool. So, Jeets,
Sorry,
I'm actually
Skank.
looking for the person who blew up a galaxy.
But who would
blow
blow
up
up
South Galaxy.
Probably someone with a really
Big power level.
That's a good point.
You got a
good point.
What's your name?
Broly.
Good point, Broly.
Father,
Love
it's
that.
all
It's like,
a lie.
yay.
I know.
I did
queen
good.
Size bed.
Curse, you squalid fuck.
No, Paragus has been fabricating this entire planet.
I loved the word squalid.
Fuck. Yeah.
You squalid fuck.
Paragus, you squalid fuck.
It's like the perfect mixture of his dad talking and him.
I remember catching you off guard with the use of the word squalid.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
I don't think I've ever heard the word.
Nobody sees squalid coming. Also, that look.
Yeah.
Princess Trunks, perhaps.
Okay,
I'm putting a moratorium on that right now.
I got the
Father,
shirt.
This psychopath has been enslaving races from other planets to build your kingdom. Even the greenery is manufactured.
Paragus.
Is this true?
My liege. Yes, it is.
My God. You're not the
Shit stain of a Saiyan I thought you were.
Thank you, my liege.
You are now my royal grand
Vizier.
Big shoes to fill.
Father, what this guy has done, it's inhuman.
Yes, but it's not
insane.
Actually, we much enjoy the slavery. Say what? Yes.
Say what?
Being enslaved and exploited by another, stronger, strapping race fulfills us completely.
Oh yeah.
No, I actually kind of get it.
I get it.
Broly's totally a sub.
It is strange
Oh, yeah.
that he would force us to build a kingdom on a doomed planet.
Oh god damn it.
This bit right here. Connor kills
To
it.
hell with this. I'll leave the bootlicking to the Shamotians. Well
Then,
you have
Finally,
King Vegeta.
What?
I'm so glad he's so animated during
this. Is
Oh,
great.
it's
This is
it's
great.
like just the idea that he's practiced this so much.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, no one's ruining my speech. I'm not going to ruin my speech.
Well then, you have finally unraveled my plan.
Okay, what's happening? What?
You have finally unraveled
Oh,
my
my
plan, King
Vegeta.
Okay.
Okay.
will soon be encompassed by the cataclysmic comet Komori, wiping it and you.
He's
out
so
with
extra,
it.
I love
I'm
it.
confused. Am I being pranked?
Right.
'Cause I don't do jokes.
This is no
joke.
This is my revenge.
But why?
Because that bastard Vegeta left us both to die.
Sounds like me, but that doesn't sound familiar.
Not you, you self-absorbed blue-blooded snot. Your father, the true king.
Okay.
By the way, that cape flap, that transition does not exist.
But
I
go ahead,
I
Josh.
made it work.
You know, before we start this, there's a lot of lines in this movie I love.
Oh.
There's a lot of lines in this movie I love. But Scott has possibly the best line read in this entire movie coming up here. We'll get to it eventually.
As King Vegeta?
Oh, see, you just played King Vegeta to like, oh, I'll just quickly do him. I'm so happy you played him because this line coming up here is fantastic. I love this rewriting of how we rewrote this backstory because this is just fucking funny as shit to me. There's a lot of continuous jokes to come full circle on this entire bit here. So,
Yep.
Mere days after my son was born, they realized his immense power level. A whopping 10,000.
Yeah, well, I was like 20,000
like a
I guess.
sperm something.
you know, whatever.
So, threatened by the magnificence of my progeny, the king ordered for him to be executed.
Cool shot.
This is insane! Frieza's got us paying rent under his boot heel, and you're just going to murder a Saiyan baby with a power level of 10,000?
I really like that I had Connor play him without the gruffness.
Yeah, that's
Make him
cool.
sound a little bit
Perfect.
younger.
That's
Just have him use more of his natural voice.
It's a silly question, like, because the lighting in this scene's crazy, but it almost seems like all the outfits are a different color. Is that because
That's just the lighting. I
That's,
think.
it's just a coloring.
Okay.
Like because it's in the past, so they use some weird coloring stuff. That's all.
Here it comes.
He's like a trump card
Love this
if
line.
the card literally flipped the table over and shot the other player. He would be of great use to Vegeta.
My son, the planetoid.
Yes!
Yes!
The crash at the end.
Grand Vizier Nappa.
Present guidance once more.
Stab the baby.
Yeah.
Stab it.
Are you
Sure.
Look, we've got a meeting with Frieza in 1 hour,
so
so
either
either stab the baby or we have to cancel your 6 o'clock.
The Jafar hat.
By the
man.
way, so
That's not really in
Grand
the-
Vizier.
here's the thing.
Why is my phone
I
making
think this is
noises?
really funny. In the show, it's just an existing picture of Nappa with a badly photoshopped Jafar hat.
Yep.
In
Yeah.
the movie, we got a whole new thing
Just
made,
fully animated for
which is kind of like, yeah,
Remember that joke?
the movies actually do have a higher
Budget. Yeah.
I love this joke because I feel like when I pitched it, I'm like, "You guys want Nappa to show up? Yeah, Counselor
stab
Nappa.
the baby.
Stab the
Oh, yeah.
baby."
Grand Vizier Nappa has to show up.
I got it. Well, Joe, you either got
Grand
to stab the baby.
Vizier.
Real quick, we got to cancel your 6 o'clock. And do you want that? Beerus also wants a gift. Why? I don't know. I don't know what he wants.
You want to roll it back into the like. You are now my royal Grand Vizier. Big shoes to fill.
He then saw to my
Here it comes. Here comes the.
execution himself. With, well, less
Huh?
success.
Tink.
Son of an alien whore. Someone fetch me a
Yeah,
little
that's
dagger so I may properly stab this baby.
Baby.
Oh, good. Now it's crying. The hell with this. Just dump him in a hole with his father.
It's the way you say, baby.
Properly stab this baby.
I can imagine him just like twirling the cape again. Can somebody fetch me a brush? Just like me, just
Looking at the person at the door. Get me a new dagger.
You want me to get a dagger? Oh my god.
The king was as half-assed at murdering us as he was at raising you, Vegeta.
Burn.
And with Broly's magnificent power, we survived the extinction of our race.
How? Because he made air.
So this is anything to do with South Galaxy? Because that's kind of why I'm here.
Actually, yes. You see, one night while I was
Motherfucker's a
discussing
pint
the
or
son
a
of
palm
Bardock,
tree on his head.
Scientist?
the very same. That night, I uttered a single word that triggered Broly, and he suddenly went wild. In his furious rage, he exterminated the South Galaxy
lot of effort to do
in
that.
its entirety.
What was the word?
Why would I?
Non-fat?
No. Why would it be?
Diet?
This is ridiculous. Stop
Trying
trying
to
to
trigger
trigger
my son.
Freezer
With an
I.
eye.
For God's sake.
I like making Paragus like, stop trying to hurt my boy.
What are you doing?
By
Dude,
the
stop.
way,
Why is my phone
some people
doing
thought
this?
we were making a triggered joke, like, "Oh, you're so triggered." No, and this is
It's
why
actually a trigger word.
It's literally a trigger word.
Like some people don't understand that actual psychological studies and like the DSM-5, DSM-5. Triggered is an actual thing. It's a psychological phenomenon that triggers traumatic, like post-traumatic stress disorder. This is why I hate a lot of that, like, fucking
popularization and like
all the trigger jokes. It actually took a real psychological problem, and just because a bunch of assholes like to dunk on people with like psychological issues, now anytime it's actually used properly, somebody thinks
it's people that dunk on people with psychological issues and people that use it inappropriately.
Yeah, that's
those are the people that they're trying to dunk on most of the time, but they're still assholes.
Yeah,
there's a difference between being triggered and being upset because you heard something. That is a different thing. As
Right,
far as I'm concerned,
yeah,
'cause one
I
is
get
more
it.
of a- but that's all
I
I'm saying.
didn't realize it was an actual psychological term.
he's
Okay, I've learned
actually
something
trying
today.
to trigger his son. That's
What is it?
actually what's happening.
Trying to knock him into a psychological meltdown.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, Paragus, you're
And of course, it has to be Vegeta that does it.
He's a filthy halfling.
Love you too, Dad.
Oh yeah, I
Love
you too, Dad.
South galaxies or lack thereof. So if you're
Done wasting everyone's time. Grab your friends, grab your shit, and go home, Kakarot!
Please do not say that again.
It was
Friends, wasn't it?
Then shut it, Kakarot!
Please stop saying that name.
Father, just call him Goku.
and disrespect
My
my
heritage.
I will address him with the name given to him by the glorious Saiyan race.
Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot.
See, he's slow and he gets it.
Vegeta, like, when we were writing this scene, this was the perfect way to do it. Make Vegeta the cause of all of these problems. Because immediately he becomes useless for the rest of the movie.
This felt like this was supposed to be Vegeta's movie, and then it's
See,
just...
he's slow and he gets it.
You know, it's
He
kind of...
immediately goes to the background because he's in awe of that lad.
It's just so fun. How dare you say it? On Planet Vegeta, of all places, even if it's a bad Planet Vegeta, you will honor my tradition. You will do it.
And it allowed us
Dad,
to
disrespect my heritage.
further nail in the joke. It's like, no, I am never using his Earth name.
Oh yeah.
I
no,
am going to
absolutely.
give him like, and it's like further it backs up that this is a Saiyan issue.
Yeah.
Like, this is about being a Saiyan.
I suggest we all run.
This is really cool. This is really neat.
It's a sick looking transformation.
Well, this
it really is. The boy is beef.
He's toit.
That is a hawk.
Let's go.
His power.
What is he?
He is the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh, that is so cool!
Why is it kind of green?
Because it's legendary.
Legendary.
So, because
Vegeta
Vegeta's
loves
in the
it.
background this entire time, we decided to make him the allegory for the fan base.
Oh, yeah.
Broly, as a character, as a design, as a function, is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
He really is. I mean, like even me,
Undeniable.
who has been on record as not a Broly appreciator, let's say, has to acknowledge he's
The
cool as
concept.
hell.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah.
reason why so many people like him, because his look is sick.
It's by far the most popular movie in America, because if you were like a kid in the 90s / early 2000s and you saw the trailer for Broly, you're like, I need to go to Blockbuster / Suncoast / I don't know, where the hell else would you buy
Anywhere.
these movies?
Suncoast?
Yeah, Suncoast was
It's just nice, dude. Hollywood Video. It has the best popcorn. Keep that in mind.
Or Sam Goody.
Sam Goody.
Or if you're in Canada, Rogers Video.
And I need to find this DVD / VHS and get it right now, because the Pantera Broly, I need to see him.
Yes.
Was this the last movie they did that music?
Some in Second Coming, but I don't remember that movie very well.
And Alice in Chains. Was it Alice in Chains? Can't remember who else, but yes.
I never saw the dub of that one.
Either way,
It's
if
Broly
you were
again.
if you were in that age group back then and you saw that trailer, you're like, I
gotta
the
see it.
legendary Super Saiyan.
The who?
The legendary.
The
Okay,
villain
I
of
need to know now. And he's the bad guy.
The
How
villain
do
of-
they beat him?
See, this is because eventually Broly became canon in the universe in Super because they knew.
Which is still arguably one of the better movies now.
Yes.
Which is why, because in
So
concept
good.
is great. In practice, originally having him in a non-canon movie was a bad idea. At least not. It wasn't the best thing they could have done, which is why they kind of redid it again. And we have a version of Broly that doesn't have showers now.
He is in like one of the he's in one of the better movies, and then he's in two of the absolute worst.
Yeah.
Hey, Kakarot, you said your power level was pretty big, right?
That
By the
voice.
way, we kind of went back and forth on whether or not we would actually keep the voice from
That was
Broly for Big Broly.
Yeah, the thing that really changed it was the devil line. It's like, okay, he needs to have the deeper voice for this.
But I also imagine it's being said in bitch voice, and it's hilarious as fuck.
The devil.
Honestly,
would have been funnier, but I don't know. We
I like that they went for a deeper like voice.
we wanted something that could be taken seriously.
Because we specifically had the whole thing going with Vegeta, and that would have made sense if we kept the
Well,
over.
and this is the particular thing. If we we'll call him bitch.
Yeah, Vegeta would be like, that's not cool. His voice has been lame.
Do we call him that? I mean, what else do we call him aside
Passive
from
Broly.
Passive Broly. Him having that kind of voice for passive Broly and what the joke we're trying to do makes a lot of sense. It would be funny, but a lot of people who actually like Broly weren't going to be super thrilled if we just kept that going.
Yeah.
So we wanted this to be something that the fans of Broly would appreciate, but still be able to take the piss out of it.
Yeah.
Which is why I think we managed to get away with it. We managed to ride that
Hey,
line on this.
It's our most popular video by
34
millions.
Yeah, I guess we succeeded.
Did
I'm
something
very happy
right.
to hear that.
Uh-huh. Why?
Because my power is
Maximum!
By the way, but this is why when y'all tried to say, "Oh, he's Broly sized." No, nobody gets Broly sized but Broly. Broly
And
is
he has
bigger.
a Krillin nose in this shot.
Oh my god, he does.
His face does look like
yeah, no one
Krillin.
gets Broly sized.
Broly is so. I think he is the biggest villain. I think.
Well, no. I
He had
mean,
a guard.
there are giant. There are like.
Selmax
Yeah,
and
no, the
Imagine
Paragon.
him as a
Not
great
Paragon.
ape.
I think he got one of
Don't give them
unit.
give them ideas.
them. Huh.
I don't know. I don't know if they've ever done it.
I think there actually is a great ape Broly. I think that
In
has-
superheroes.
Oh!
I think so.
Oh, it's PC mod gameplay.
Prove it. You would put it that way.
Dad, no.
I woke up this morning for a gay wedding. I did not expect this.
No. Here it comes.
How is he this strong?
Fuck.
How many push-ups
Did he do? What kind of sit-ups? What kind of juice did he drink?
This is not the result of poultry training.
Here it comes.
This is destiny. For you see,
Prince
Vegeta.
You aren't dealing with the average Saiyan warrior anymore.
We went back and forth on if he should say the average Saiyan warrior or the average Super Saiyan warrior anymore.
Honestly, I'm a big fan of verbatim what Vegeta said because that's
now it makes it.
I mean, obviously that's what we ended up with.
Yeah.
but I think we all agreed on it.
Look at his optimism.
Oh.
Gone.
Go on, Trunks!
It's a good joke.
What?
Oh.
Damn it, my jacket! I only had the one. Oh, Mom is gonna kill
Kill
me.
me!
We pointed out like wait, he destroyed the jacket.
Yeah. No one else's clothes get destroyed. Like, yeah, it's quite. I always thought it was quite funny.
Sum it up.
Yeah.
What? But why?
Yeah, why?
No one
Yeah,
else's
why?
clothes get
I don't know.
destroyed.
It's
Why?
because it wasn't treated.
I guess so.
It's true. This animation is just.
I love this.
Listen, Broly, I don't want to tell you
how
how
to
to
be
be
the
the legendary
Super
Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan, but you're not supposed to start
all out, you know.
You're supposed to start small and then work
Yeah,
up
do
to
it.
it.
I am starting small.
Oh,
Wow.
good for you.
Holy crap!
The guy.
Goku, I brought this emotion.
Why?
Why?
There's no way we're gonna miss sadism like this.
There you go.
Dad, what is sadism?
Ask your
me.
mother.
Yeah, you know your place. Under your master's feet.
Oh, God.
God, yes.
Ultimate punishment.
Marissa's so good.
Yeah.
Then I'll just blow up your planet.
Guys, what's our safe word?
Aw,
Is it
shit.
banana? No, pineapple.
It wasn't a fruit, it was a vegetable.
Brussels sprouts?
Broccoli! It was
Broccoli!
This line is so.
Why did we not know our
It was lost to time.
That is one of my favorite dirty jokes we've ever made.
They have never had to use it in the history of their people. The only one that remembers is the old sagely man.
I love it. Broccoli, it was broccoli. It was lost to time.
There was a legend back in the day of a beating so brutal they had to use it. Otherwise, we would not have survived the winter.
And I will be real with you. It starts with a B. I think. Either way, I disagreed.
I didn't want to end, but
all I can say.
Please no.
You lied to me.
I did
no such thing.
You dirty boy.
Goku, get me off this planet right now. I'm serious. Instant
Keep clotheslining him through buildings.
Gohan, I'm
just
gonna
save this
to
for Cell,
but
and I'm gonna need you to
let
let go and...
Got it. Waiting.
Gohan? Where'd you
Let
go?
It's okay, Gohan. We just find that ship we came here on, grab everyone else, and... I should to Mom if I get home.
I love the if I get home.
Yep.
Dude, just throw the force.
So brutal.
He has is insane.
What's wrong, Kakarot? Don't you care if I kill your son?
By the way, I really love that I was able to make the sound effects for when he moves. Just the sound of like this, like
muscle condensing and
It's
stretching.
what I loved about you using that sound effect is it comes across like the body itself is struggling to contain all the power itself. It's just like it's almost like it's too much. It's like turning, almost like it's twisting and stuff.
Honestly, when I saw the visual, anytime he moved without it, I'm like, this feels weird. I need to put something there. He's just so big.
Yeah, his muscles creak like an old ship.
It is the sound actually of leather being like twisted
Oh,
hard.
cool. Right.
And sometimes I actually took the sound of a tree falling over, put a low pass filter over it, and then layered it under. So literally, some of that sound is literally a tree cracking.
Oh wow, okay.
Because he's got his arms and legs are the size of tree trunks.
Exactly.
There you
Also,
go.
I like to think here that Goku is like is not worried because it's like, go on, I'll be fine. We can get the Dragon Balls.
We got Dragon Balls, and
yeah.
I'd rather you not.
Like his relationship with death is so strange.
Like
Exactly.
All day. Oh, but he's never met King Kai.
Hi.
Hey, Gohan, you're gonna meet
King Kai.
You are probably
Oh my
wondering
God.
where this
Yeah. This is my
unfettered
favorite scene.
hatred for Kakarot stems from.
Not really.
Really?
Hating Kakarot kind of gives me life. So.
It all began
Oh, I'm being ignored.
when they were but newborn babies. Their cribs in the maternity ward were right beside each other. And Kakarot cried, terrorizing my son.
And
then?
That's
it.
it.
Didn't my father stab him?
Indeed.
Yes.
And why doesn't he hate me?
Oh,
No.
I hate you.
Well, I hated your father.
And therefore,
I hate you.
Broly hates Kakarot.
Because
he
he
cried
A
a
lot.
lot. For like
3
hours.
days.
That's really dumb. But he's so
So
cool.
cool.
But
That's so dumb.
I'm so glad that shot exists.
Look, I mean, the boy has he has issues with sensory things.
Yeah,
It's pretty common in babies.
It's. I remember when we were writing this, is like we just have to verbatim say it and just be like, "Why don't you get it? It makes perfect sense to me." No, what are you talking about? That makes no
So
sense
dumb.
at all.
But he's so cool.
It's just like,
But he's so
dude,
dumb.
Dude,
That's so dumb.
But no, seriously, for like 3 hours. Can you imagine that? 3 hours.
Some people say like it's actually the crying, Goku's crying. He associates it with being stabbed by King Vegeta.
Maybe.
Which is like, okay, that's kind of neat. Doesn't feel like it's there in the text.
And
Yeah,
it
it's a
would
bit
make
weird,
more
isn't it?
sense if they weren't babies when this happened. But it's why it's everything that's cool about him is almost undone with how silly that reasoning is.
Just a little bit.
It's just a
Yeah,
little. Like,
I mean, but that's why Vegeta is the
He's
proxy
pointing
for
it
the fan
out.
base.
Yes.
Oh, he's so cool. But
But
that's
it's
a really
so
fucking
dumb, it's
stupid
so
reason.
stupid.
and I'll say this: they went back and redid Broly to remove that part of
no,
it because
we all agree.
I really do love the Broly movie for Superman.
New Broly's better, unless you think that old Broly is better. Which case, I mean, we
I mean, you can like the
entitled
outfit
to
if
your
you like.
opinion.
Max Summer!
So that's. Oh, here we go. The shot.
Dad?
Yes, son?
Holy
shit.
Dog.
Yeah.
One of the only times we have Gohan swear like that outside of being
Thank
rage
you for
induced.
your college submission. Nah, this just isn't my day. Don't worry. I think it's your movie next.
Technically correct.
Do we just leave the set now?
I mean, it
Hey, that cocktails video was
just
great.
to address that, at the time, look, we had every intention of doing BoJack at the time.
Yeah, we did.
But then nothing came together in the scripting, and we realized how fucking burned out we were.
Yeah, that was kind of that was the big sign. That was the writing on the wall.
It's why I addressed it the way we did when I did like the updates. Like BoJack, not happening. Just like that's it. It's done. Don't worry about it. It's gone now.
It's a very hilarious joke in and out of context now.
Yeah.
But now it's Broly. Now Broly.
No!
Now Broly.
There it is again.
Yep. Here he comes.
Gohan, are you okay? Do you need some juice? Did you get into that school you wanted?
Doesn't look like it.
No!
Get here?
I came when I heard you call.
Pause real quick. My favorite idea is like when Goku was going around asking where everybody was.
Yeah,
Did
right?
you blow up South Galaxy? Wait, what's going on? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. What? Okay, I gotta see what he's up to.
I need to go get a ship now.
I'm gonna go get a ship and find out what the hell's going on.
Right.
How?
Thanks for the ship, Piccolo. We're taking this.
That was a fast fucking ship.
Yep.
You, Green Man, you're new. What is your power level?
I don't know, give me a minute.
Broly does not like to wait.
Goku, can we beat this guy?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll pull something out my butt.
And it will be Broly's first.
Probably.
Here comes
4-on-1 monster.
Monster.
Here we go.
Broly is not a monster. Broly is
A genuine demon? A true freak?
the devil.
Oh my God, he's
So goddamn cool.
This next joke is one of my proudest.
So the genuine demon and true freak, those are all like each different dubs, right?
Yeah, I can't remember where I think genuine demon. Yeah, that's Big Green. A true freak is the original Funimation dub, and the devil
is
yeah.
like, is that the Japanese one?
Yeah,
like
Akuma.
Akumada.
Yeah,
Oh,
Akuma.
it's this great line. Here comes this joke.
So how badly did you hurt your wrist doing that?
Not my wrist. It's just, because it's just the sound of me slapping my hands
Just
together.
doing that.
Which, you do that long enough and you start to hurt yourself.
I will
You
say,
pushed so
well,
hard.
this
for
was
this.
this was my joke because one of my favorite things to do in comedy is you have the absolute ludicrous Blair.
Yeah, you build up to be up and then just throw in the complete opposite.
Dun, dun, dun. In reality, this is what it sounds like, guys.
Oh, yeah. And ultimately, I mean, he didn't push that hard. You just said it, and we said yes.
Absolutely.
You guys were immediate because when I say this is one of my favorite things we ever wrote because I feel like it took us forever to get to what we wanted, but when we started putting it all down on paper, we're like, fuck yes.
Yeah, let's
fuck
go
yes.
for it. Cool.
That happens all the time. It's like, we don't know what we want. We don't know what we want.
That's
we
what
run up against some walls, but then...
And then bam, it all like clicks.
Yep. That went up so long.
Slapping and grunting.
Oops.
I would like
Hits
to
him
point
with
out
his shoulder.
Yeah, he doesn't even swing. He just stands the fuck up.
Yeah, he just moves so he hits his shoulder. It's just like, bam, you're gone. It's so cool. That is one of the coolest things like ever.
As the OSW guys say, Piccolo going for a top rope nothing.
Fucking
flying nothing.
sold. No sold. My God.
Namekian swat.
Boom.
Piccolo countered himself.
Yeah.
Dude, he just hit him and went like, that's it for
That's
Piccolo.
it,
I
yeah.
guess.
You got nothing.
Dude, he just double clothesline.
Big kick.
Just kicks Piccolo out of the way.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Vegeta's whole time just sitting back here. What the fuck,
Fuck.
are you
Are
doing
you doing
back here?
I don't know what's going on anymore. He's so cool, but he's
So
goddamn dumb.
Okay, Vegeta, while you're here having this crisis, we're out there getting beaten into a bloody paste. What you don't understand,
Ah.
the legendary Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan is motivated by a crying infant. He is a literal giant fucking baby. So kind of what you're being right now. You're just mad you're not the legendary Super Namekian. Okay, bye, Vegeta.
Bye.
Vegeta's just so weird and out of character in this movie.
Right? Oh, I love this.
Broly!
Yeah.
By the way, for anybody who maybe hasn't seen the original Broly, he gets the Kamehameha off.
And Broly just knows.
He just
Broly
walks. He just
takes
does
the
not
whole
care.
thing
He's just like,
like
bam.
it's nothing, and then grabs Goku. I just went straight
skip
from
the
him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you may as well. May as
Someone
well.
just grabbed him in the middle of it.
You are Saiyan.
Oh my god.
I'm saying.
Brutal.
This all you got, Kakarot? Broly is disappointed. Kakarot killed Frieza. Kakarot's supposed to be strongest.
How does he know he killed Frieza? Although Paragus might have a clue.
But now Broly's strongest. And now you die. Excuse you. Excuse Broly? You've been ignoring someone this entire time. Broly's wife?
Well, technically, I was the one who killed Frieza.
That's hot. No, you're not, Frieza. You have been ignoring your king. What is a king to a god? And what is a god to a non-believer?
Bye, Vegeta.
Do you believe now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
That was such a great cut. I think we were worried about that. And
To a non-believer.
Into the thing.
It's like, oh, good. Vegeta's gonna try something now, and bye.
How long was it in the actual movie? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, not very long.
15 seconds at least.
No,
right?
there was about maybe 20 seconds worth of actual fight. A cool looking fight. It's a cool looking skirmish, but again, Broly is not here for long, drawn out battles. He's here to tank an attack
Whoop
and then
some
immediately
ass.
whoop you.
Yeah,
I'm
down.
gonna put you through that wall. I'm gonna put you through that fucking wall.
Yeah. And also, Kanye lyrics, I
Is it?
guess. Yeah, yeah. What is a god to not? That's a,
Is that? Well, I'm sure no one has ever said that before
The
him.
man had some good lyrics.
Yep.
Just not some good ideas.
Yes.
Kakarot.
He is devolved into saying only a single word.
Hit the old cosmic trail.
Kakarot. Oh. Hi, son.
Hello, sir.
Kakarot.
No, it's your
It's your father.
I was just prepping this pod for us to leave before the comet hits.
Kakarot.
Yes, true. It's a pod meant for one person, but...
This is
Broly,
brutal.
be a good boy. Show your daddy the love he has shown you.
Hug.
Hug. Brutal.
Kakarot.
This entire time, we haven't portrayed Paragus as a bad dad. Do you think he was a bad dad in our version?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, here's my thought. He was getting into that pod because I'm willing to bet he thought Broly could survive.
Well,
the comic
maybe.
Glory.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably what his
Maybe.
theory was. He probably couldn't himself, but is he a bad father? Yes, because
in the original, yes.
Oh, in our version too, this whole scheme was just to try and kill Vegeta on a planet and just get the drop on him, even though Broly could just wipe him out immediately, which is.
Well, yeah, but remember,
Doesn't
the
want to
entire
lose the
time he's like,
control
no,
over
stop
him.
triggering him. Stop it. I don't want him to get like that.
That's true.
That is so annoying to turn off.
Like, once he's like that, he can't control
I mean,
him.
I'm still going to assume that he was probably a piece of shit because he was still a Saiyan. And,
Yeah.
Like, the Saiyans were all kind of...
But
Yeah,
Kaiser,
pretty much.
Goku's a Saiyan. Is he a bad dad?
Well.
So one of the things that I don't think I brought up much. So originally, when I was going through this, I never got fully, excerpts from Remix for all of Broly's screams. So I had to go back and get some of those. But before I did, just to in case I couldn't, by the way, because when I'm working on a time frame, I have some stuff in there. Like, okay, I'm just gonna put this there, and if I had to use it in the end, fine. You know, Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
I used a bunch of the tank sounds, like the giant fucking
Perfect
Oh.
character to do them for.
yeah. I kept and I replaced all of them with actual lines from Remix, except for that one where he throws the pod. So if you listen, that's actually the tank from Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
And I kept it there because I was like, I'm gonna keep one of them. And it's gonna be the one where he throws something because the tank throws rocks.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? If people catch it, that'd be really funny. If they don't, then whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Be real with me. Is this the worst or what?
Frankly, at this point, I wish we could open up the dead zone and bring back Garlic Jr.
Can't believe I'm saying it, but I'll take some more androids, please.
And I'd rather get kicked in the dick
1,000 more times
than hear that idiot scream
Kakarot's name again.
I'd even take Turles. And he was just an evil version of my dad.
Wait, the guy with the tree? Is he alive?
Not anymore. Also that Willow guy. He was nice. Oh yeah.
This is a nice little conversation between them all, just wrapping up everything that happened in the movies.
Too bad he died of brain cancer.
Yeah. After all of that, like, thinking about it, this is kind of where we wrap the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Just, like, focus back on all of the ones that we did.
Yeah.
And
It's interesting.
The more I think about where we ended, the more appropriate it feels.
Yeah, I know, right?
Cool. Then I'll cut to the chase. Give me all of your energy.
Give it all.
Right now.
Give it all. Give it all.
I'll end it in
one punch, man.
Done. Doing it.
One punch, man.
Now, Vegeta, I know you're probably not going.
In the original, it takes Vegeta for fucking.
Yeah, and I love that they just straight away, it's just like, boom.
We're like, no, just end it.
Just end it, yeah, please.
Yeah, but Vegeta's already shown that he wants this to be done.
You have it, just go.
No.
Visuals altered to avoid copyright. Apologies. Yeah, it's so difficult with all this stuff sometimes, isn't it?
Goku. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Bye, brother. Till next time.
Holy shit!
Okay, just gonna drop this one out there, but earlier nobody mentioned slug, and I feel that's kind of
Racist.
And why is one grinding on me?
My genitals.
Thank you, Marissa. Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
I think we actually forgot Slug when we were doing
No,
this.
we didn't, but we only had so many movie characters to list off per character.
Yeah, which is why no one brought up Slug, and I think that's
kind of racist.
You go, South Kai. Your
Galaxy has been avenged.
But it's
Still gone.
Sorry, but ain't no Dragon Balls that'll bring that back. I think.
We had just been introduced to the concept of the Super Dragon Balls at
Yes.
this point.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Happened.
This is just
Yeah.
In terms of like Super's release.
Well, what about the other world tournament coming up?
Well, now
Now
you
you
have a lot more
options. That's fucked up, man.
It is. Here
we go.
Yeah! Sung by Mr. Lenny Pator.
Broly's legend first began in 1993.
1993.
Biceps bigger than Goku's head and a heart that longs to be free. Was Broly, Broly. Why are you so strong? Your power level is twice as high as you see in Harry's song. Broly was a motherfucker. Motherfucker! Stronger than that robot trucker.
Absolutely.
Broly's enemies are done. Broly power maximum!
Shout out to the kid who wrote that letter into the newspaper.
When Broly done.
We're done.
Don't even ask anymore.
No.
Just subscribe and enjoy. I'm out.
That line is why everyone subbed.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, this joke. Here we go.
Non-canon joke.
All right.
Well, none of the movies are
See if we
canon.
can just sneak into the house.
I'm sure they talked
and...
about it.
Bro, now!
Oh, hey, Chi-Chi. Did Gohan not make it in?
Oh no, he made it in after a sizable donation from my
Father?
Good. Man,
I'm glad we
come from money.
I come from money, Goku. You come from a race of idiots.
I sure do, Chi-Chi.
I sure do.
I want a divorce.
Me too, I'm starving.
The wraparound to him just not knowing what a marriage or what a wedding is.
Right.
And that's Broly, everybody.
That's Broly.
Yay!
Our number one most viewed video, and I think one of my personally favorite things we ever
So
wrote
good.
as a team.
So good.
It's certainly up there. It was definitely the most arduous thing to write, other than episode 60. That took obviously a year.
Yes.
Some people, I'll get to it when I get to it, but some people don't know how much 60, how much we put.
What are you talking about? You just, you just sit there and just do some lines.
Why don't you just make jokes?
Yeah, just making jokes and just sitting there doing lines. I can do it. Watch.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Have you noticed how I'm not doing it? I'm really capturing the spirit of that comment, aren't I?
So, people don't understand how hard it is to make something sometimes, and that's not on them necessarily. I don't begrudge the people that enjoy this and are excited for more. But it is hard sometimes to get through these things.
As such a fanboy for things, I think all three of us are fanboys of many different things.
Yeah,
I get that impatience.
We've lived through that. Like, oh man, when's the next season of this coming out? Why is it? Why do I have to wait 3 years for the? When is the Venture Brothers movie coming?
I have been a Warhammer 40K fan since I was 12 years old. Sometimes being a hardcore fan of something means you want it now, but.
Well, yeah, I will never understand the. Well, I'm starting to understand slightly, but I'll never fully understand the pain of being a Berserk fan. I have been told by my friend Dan, who has read it for many, many years, that it was a struggle trying to wait so long for chapters, and now I have experienced that slightly to a very minuscule extent of waiting for volume 42 to come out in English in England, because I don't like reading the chapters online. And it's pain being a fan of things where you have to wait, but you got to wait and prove that you are a fan by waiting.
In the end, to all those who were patient, we needed you to be louder. We really did. We needed you to be like, I don't mind waiting.
No, actually, I will say this. To all the people who were super patient and understanding with us and stuck with us.
And would just chill out and check out our alternate content, like on the gaming channel or other things that we might have on this channel. Subscribe, click like, all that stuff.
I do think we've.
I love the stuff they're doing on Fox Bento.
Too much time complaining about complainers.
I honestly this is one of the rare occasions where we do.
We've done it a little bit throughout.
Broly was such a specific thing because people fucking love this character. Like when you get into that one, when we get to it in the show,
there's a lot of pressure on that point where it's like, oh god, we have to make as many people happy as.
Yeah, because so many people were asking for it, weren't they? It's like, God, we've got to do it. We're gonna have to. Like, I'm glad they didn't cave into the peer pressure of BoJack, man.
Possible.
So I remember
but still be true to ourselves.
The commentary in season 2 was, man, I can't wait for them to get to Broly. The third season. Okay, they're gonna start doing it right now, right?
When Broly?
We're doing it right now. They haven't done the second Cooler movie yet, so they're clearly gonna do Broly first, right?
When Broly?
Dude, hold on.
When Broly.
I do want to take a moment, because now that we're done with the last movie, and we're about to move on to the last batch of episodes here, thank you all so much. Broly is obviously our most viewed thing, which, I mean, I guess is kind of a big signifier that it's one of the most popular things that we've ever made. And in that regard, like, it's so cool that 34 million views. Obviously, that's not 34 million different people, but that's still
a lot.
It's millions of folks watching
this.
And that's insane. That's crazy to me.
My channel's hit 10 million views at the moment. My whole channel. God, I suck.
It really is, because especially considering how we always felt apprehensive of this movie. I feel like the apprehension of it, because how much people made us go into it to make sure we went into it with the right mentality. That's why the first 6 months was just talking about the concepts of what we wanted to try and accomplish when we had time in between the other sessions, and I'm so happy we took that time, because look at what we got to make, you know?
Hell yeah.
Kaiser got to say, somebody fetch me a dagger so I may properly stab this baby! Just like, why? What was wrong with the dagger I gave you? It was improper.
Grand Vizier Nappa!
No, Beerus is yelling. He's yelling. I don't know. Come on.
Hold on, Frieza just made a son. We should...
What? Everything's happening today. Today is busy. It is a hectic
Busy day. Bardock is yelling. It's nuts.
What was wrong with Bardock? No, he's conspiracy
Going
theories.
nuts.
He's just going nuts, dude. He's just going nuts.
Yeah, this really was a culmination of a lot of things, specifically the movies, and like I don't know, man. It's just so weird going back and just looking through this and trying to remember everything that was going through our minds.
I really need to pee, but I'm gonna wait. I'll wait.
We all can be.
Let's do the side hug here because I'm proud as fuck of what we did here.
And thank you all for joining us for that one.
Hell yeah,
but we'll be getting back to the Cell games
On
next
this,
time.
On this thing.
On this thing.
That we're doing!
Ah!
Yes!
He's got it down. He's got it down. He knows what he's doing now. Yeah! Love it. So good. So cool. What did you think of those, Broly? What did you think of those, Broly? God, I'm so stupid. Yeah, that was awesome. And it's weird. We're getting near the end of it now, aren't we? So we've got, what, the 60, which was in parts, and then... Is that it? I can't quite remember what we're up to, but we are near the end of the episodes. No, I don't think they will. I was going to say, well, I wonder if they do create a commentary on Hiffle and all that stuff, but no. I want them to do Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I have seen that they've done a whole series thing, but I'd like them to sit down like this and do. But if they don't, it's cool. I like all the stuff. Unabridged, do unabridged, do unabridged, bring unabridged. But yeah, make sure you check out my Etsy shop. Buy my t-shirt. Support the channel. It's cool. I love it. And yes, I designed this beaut. It's nice. It's cool. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link is in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is the last, but it's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys very much for that. And thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch or discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.